Hornchurch 242 Orsett. This fixture was moved to Theydon Bois CC due to the Hornchurch ground being deemed unfit for play, and the day started with a massive sigh of relief for the OT team as they realized the league don't enforce the unfit rules on players as well. OT were in the field first up, and skipper Theydon utilized Monkey Hills and Calamoan as his new ball attack in excellent late spring conditions. The Hornchurch openers Javid and Khan made excellent use of the good pitch and set about with a solid start, including best knock you'll see all day. See Andrew Hills. Again, availability was an issue in just like week the team had a player in fancy dress pretending to be a wicket-keeper. The volunteer this week was Wayne the Viking Simmons, and just like last week's imposter behind the stumps, he snaffled a diving catch down leg side off Hills to get the first wicket. The unlucky batsman was Khan with 16 runs to his name. This spot has net to the middle, and the wicket machine that is Stephen Brooks had him trapped LBW for 19. Javid up the other end was playing well and had a half-century in his sights until the chairman of operations at Blackshots, Alfie Feeney, had him caught by Hills in the covers for 47 to end the best knock of the day. Butt was next to the crease, and he holed out to an excellent catch from Prince Harry Dove in the slips. Brooks sent down another arm ball in the edge loop to Dove, who dived full stretch one-handed to continue what has been an impressive fielding display so far this season by the Threes. Brooks took his third and final wicket by clean bowling Tafer for 18 with, you guessed it, another arm ball. Skipper Owen gave the ball to Janitor Parker, and all seemed to be going well as his caught and bowled removed Mohammed for 20. Unfortunately, at the other end, Khan took a liking to his medium pace before Hills come to the rescue with his just above medium pace to get the talismanic batsman for 65. This seemed to knock the stuffing out of Hornchurch, and Calamoan took over janitor duties to mop up Moody 0, Kiff 4, and finally Chevering, also for 4. This left Foxton stranded as the not-out batsman as Hornchurch were 242 all out. Despite a decent total on the board, OT were still confident, especially after last week's run chase in the rain against Belfast. Viking Simmons and teenager Jack Churchyard were entrusted with opening the batting in conditions that were still favourable. First ball up, Simmons, still getting used to his smaller bat, popped up a chance that was put down at mid-off. The Viking made Hornchurch pay as he pillaged his way to 37 before being cleaned up by Moody. His opening partner Churchyard was making the most of his day with some exquisite shots to put the Hornchurch bowlers to the sword, and passed his half-century without any problems. Dove up the other end was aware that the run rate was well in hand, and played a much more controlled innings this week by finding the gaps and rotating the strike. By now Churchyard was in the 70s until he made it grave. Aaron walked past a butt delivery to be stumped on 72, even so a great innings that helped set up the OT run chase. Greg Mendham walked in at number 4 to join Dove in the middle. Unfortunately, Dove also walked up the other end to join him while the ball was in the keeper's gloves, and after a decent Strictly Come Dancing impression, Dove was run out at the non-striker's end for 33. Mendham went on to a well-made 18 before Butt cheekily bowled him out. This OT team bats deep, and confidence was still high as Lee Koeman was next man in alongside skipper Owen. Owen, though, was suffering from a hand injury picked up in the first innings and had his fingers taped up like an entry from a gift wrap while wearing boxing gloves competition. Unable to properly hold a bat, he decided to hit out and was subsequently bowled by Cunning Foxton, formerly of Cunnington University. Still, the OT conveyor belt of talent was in full flow, and Andrew Hills walked to the middle as a very reasonable number 7 batsman. quick-fire 30 alongside the more measured approach of Koeman put out on the threshold of victory before Hills was caught of the bowling of Conn, although not before he hit a forward defensive for 3 runs, helped by a frustrated bowler trying to throw down the stumps and missing much. To the amusement of the Oat contingent on the boundary. With only a handful of runs needed, number 8 Alfie Feeney finished the game with a hat-trick of boundaries as only he can to confirm a great team performance and run chase as Oat won by 4 wickets. Special thanks to Theydon Bois in the Essex Cricket League for rescuing the fixture.